Emily, and today I'll be making spaghetti and meatballs. First we're going to start with the garlic, and here's a trick to peeling it easier. So first you're just going to place the knife right on top of it like this, with the blade facing towards you. You're just going to, and then it's going to be very easy to immediately peel. And then I'm just going to start and when you're doing this, try to go hard so you cut it instead of just kind of making a little dent. I'm going to split my garlic into two piles because I'm going to only be using half of it in my meatballs.
Beef.
I'm using 1 pound of chuck beef. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of fresh Italian parsley, a cup of breadcrumbs. Today I'm using gluten-free breadcrumbs. And then I have half a cup of Parmesan. Make sure to get all of this. This is my favorite cheese. And 1 egg. I'm going to pour that right in. Today I am using Buddy Velastro with the cake boss. It's cookie pans, so that each one can be pretty perfect, but I'm going to be using one of these scoops just to scoop it in so it's a lot easier.
Meat.
And with any type of meat, you never want to over mix it. It gets very tough and hard to eat. So I'm just going to be mixing this. This is my grandma's recipe for making delicious meatballs. Yum. I love meatballs. I usually put pine nuts and raisins in the meatballs, but today I was out, so I decided just to leave out the pine nuts and raisins, but you can always add it in if you like it. I am using gluten-free spaghetti, so this whole meal that I'm making today is gluten-free, which is also the healthier choice in food. As we keep stirring our meatballs, gently mixing it together without overbeating, perfectly combined together, so there's no big, so make sure you have all your egg mixed everywhere, your Italian parsley, and your cheese, because you don't want some bites with just egg and some bites with just cheese. That would make for some crazy meatballs. If you're wondering, these are not going to be expanding because they are not cookies. They are indeedly meatballs. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven. If any of you out there have trouble with touching raw meat, well, there is soap, so there is no need to worry. Ta-da! Now I'm going to go wash my hands. And there we go, into the oven. And I like always having the light on so you can look at your food while it's cooking. Shut it off. This is the part that if you were a younger kid, you would get an adult if you didn't feel you were able to lift it out of the water. If your pot holders get wet, you could be in a lot of trouble because it'll start burning and it'll go right through. Now we're going to pour on some Parmesan cheese. They were hot. These look delicious. Fresh out of the oven. I just love spaghetti and meatballs. Even though I baked these, they are as crispy as if I would have fried them. Ta-da! And this is my spaghetti and meatball. The best of all, Parmesan. Yeah, Parmesan. Voila! I hope you enjoyed my spaghetti and meatballs, and I hope you can see more of my other videos. So long for now!